So as Brian said, I am Eric Guthrie. This is Mark Stemmer, and Bob Stemmer. And I'm the author of the book, Blockchain or Die. What we'll do is we'll talk about what we do at first, and then we're going to have a short presentation, but we really want to get you guys to have interaction with us. So it's not going to be like one of those PowerPoint-rich presentations or President-rich presentations. It's going to be more like a room discussion. I mean, you've been hearing presentations for the past day and a half now. We want to kind of switch it up and have a discussion with you on what you do, how training, how education can be very important to all of us, and how we use it to evolve the blockchain. So why don't you tell them what you do and how you do it.
So I've got your slides up first.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So,
just go. And
right.
yeah, then I'll jump into mine after.
Okay. So in addition to being the author of the book, I'm also the director of training programs for GBA. I'm also an attorney. I'm a partner at the Cogent Law Group. So I have many marks when it comes to being involved in the blockchain. As a writer, as an attorney, as an evangelist, if you will. And I go out and I train domestically and internationally on blockchain technology. And I definitely see the need for blockchain usage and blockchain knowledge, especially in many other communities besides the ones here in the US. And my goal is to make sure that message gets out there. Awareness is the first step. Understanding is second, and between understanding and usage, there's this important thing called training and education, right? And that's why I think is many times the missing link when it comes to blockchain technology is the fact that they know about it, but they don't know how to use it. And until we get usage and training linked together, we'll get adoption, okay? So I kind of talked about why training is so important, and the need for the experts presents an opportunity for everyone in this room. Here's the situation. Someone put a slide up yesterday about, your job is to know what they need before they know they need it.
I did that, by the way.
Okay, there you go. Okay? So plug for Brian. Training is one of those examples that people understand. They want to know about it, but they don't know how to get to it. They don't know how to use it, right? So in between the learning about it and the adoption, training is that step that most people are missing. Let me take a quick poll of the room. How many of you actually attended a blockchain training? Brian's in the back, me. Blockchain Academy, right? How many of you have actually trained a blockchain course? Okay, Brian, we got you, man, right? How many of you would like to be a blockchain consultant or trainer? Okay, so we got some hands, right? I mean, there's a difference between consulting and training, right? So we're going to talk about that a little bit, but my argument is you have to be a consultant before you're a trainer, right? Because training involves you being up there and teaching a room full of people rather than just having a one-on-one or a discussion with a number of people in a particular industry or particular company and how you can service their blockchain needs, right? There's a difference, but in my mind, consulting comes first, training comes next. So those of you that raise your hand to be a blockchain consultant or a blockchain trainer, GBA has a course that you can do that with. Brian has one as well. So there's some really good opportunities here in this conference you can use to fill your blockchain needs and take that and make it profitable for you. My subtitle is Learn to Profit from Cryptocurrencies and Blockchain. So I practice what I preach. And I want to make sure that in every presentation, I tell people there are ways you can do this and become profitable. The blockchain economy is going to be $1 trillion in the next 10 to 20 years. It's not too late to become an early adopter and get in on the front end and become wealthy from that. But you have to take the time, make the investment, and be involved with the right people to do that. Steps you can take. I kind of already covered that. I don't want to preach and try and sell the book or sell GBA, but I do want to let you know those opportunities are there. And once you know that, it's up to you to decide what you want to do and how you want to do it. You want to take the steps that make the sense for you professionally and personally. But once you do that, you have to stay the path and you have to make sure that you're putting as much energy as you possibly can into this, because that's the only way you're going to succeed. I taught a course about 2 months ago, and they wanted to become trainers by just attending the course, becoming a consultant. I was like, no, that's not how it works. You have to now, after you finish that, take the training to become a trainer. right? So it takes time, it takes effort, but in the long run, it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna pass it over to Nadav, and then you're gonna talk about what you do.
Yep,
Yeah.
great. And the idea is that we're just going to present just enough so that you guys can probe where you want to know more. I have a keynote that I gave to the Caribbean Youth Entrepreneurship Summit, and I have it here, but I think we'll go with